Hello everybody, on my desk today I've got the SKYLOONG GK980 Plus hot swappable mechanical keyboard, and it's got 4 knobs on it here. The one I ordered, if I can remember, is this one here. So I got it with, I got the blue, and I also got the alu top case plus FR4 plate. I'm going to put my teeth back in now, and I got the iceberg rosa switches, which I've got to be honest, I've got no idea how they're going to sound. So before I do the unboxing, this is where you can get it. You can get it on the website here, and you can actually get it in a different color. So you can get them in that color as well, and you can get it in the alu top case plus PC plate, and you can get it in red, brown, white, silver, or rosa switches. I've got the rosa switches. I think we've got some switches in here. Right, here we go. Wow, wow, wow. Right, so we've got an instructional guide in Chinese. So hopefully we've got some English instructions. I hope so. What else have we got? We've got some more documentation. Right, okay, so we've got some extra switches. Pretty cool, cool, cool. Let's see. Ooh, we've got I must admit, I really like that. That looks really quite cool. Nice quality USB-C charger, which is good. And my goodness, we've got some more switches. Pink switches, fantastic. Lots and lots you've got here. That looks as if that is your little tool for if you want to change the switches or the keycaps. Can't remember. Wow, even more switches. Keycaps, I should say. Okay, we have, I do not know what that is. We have got a USB-C to USB-A adapter. Or extender, the looks of things. My goodness, we've got even more stuff. We've got a couple of switches. A couple of replacement switches. Ooh, they're very fancy. Gives you an insight of what this might sound like. I like that sound. Don't usually do unboxing videos, but I just thought this was worth it. And we've got some more switches. I think these switches are a bit like, here's what you could have won. Or are they? No, a couple extra knobs. Brilliant, because this has got 4 knobs. Well, that was pretty cool, as in terms of what you get in the box. Anything in here? No, nothing in there. Oh, okay. Just double checking I was still recording there. Oh wow, this, yeah. Okay. Right, what have we got here? We've got the full keyboard. There's a good weight to that. There's a good weight to that. Round the other side, what have we got here? We have got a Mac Windows function. Get that to Mac. We've got USB. We've got Bluetooth 2.4. In the back, we have USB dongle. Like that. I'm not going to take it out, but that is the USB dongle there. And we have got some, as I break the feet. Oh, they've got, oh, these are actually pretty, I like that. There's a bit of force to that to get them out, because a lot of the time, if you don't have that, you'll move it. Yeah, and the feet are not, I mean, they're catching a little bit, but what happens is, on other keyboards, the legs fall off because they're not sturdy enough. Right. Ooh. I like that sound. I like that sound. I like that. Here we are. Give you a little bit of an insight into what it all looks like. Nice. Good weight to that. I like that. Obviously, you can change everything if you don't want it. What is... I'm a terrible keyboard typist. Right, we've got 4 knobs. If I'm honest, I'm not sure what we do with 4 knobs. I'm going to have to look into that. Cool, cool, cool. Now, I would read the instructions and tell you everything about them, but it's in Chinese. I assume it's in Chinese. I'm assuming that's the language. I'm sure we'll be able to get a manual somewhere. Future Stu here again. Hello there. Right, there's a lot to go through. I feel anyway. I've been using this for, well, since I recorded that video, maybe 2 or 3 weeks. The upshot is I really like the keyboard. I must admit, I really do. I feel as if I say that in every video. I'm a bit fickle when it comes to keyboards, but it really is. With this one in particular, I do like it, and I will tell you exactly why compared to others that I've reviewed in the past. Okay, now I've already taken footage. What I've got on my desk right now is all the keycaps of it. Keycaps that you get, I should say, with the box. Quite a lot. An awful lot there. There's a lot to go through. I'm going to talk about the little knobs and what they actually do as well. So if you're confused about that, hopefully I'll get everything in this video in the shortest amount of time as possible. Okay, so I just want to go on to the website first. So there's quite a lot of information here. I'm just going to use the top left-hand knob here, and I'm going to show you exactly what it does. That's the first cool bit about the knob. It's very easy just to make the web page or anything you're working on, whether that's Final Cut Pro or anything like that, it makes it a lot bigger. Fantastic. So I really like that to start off with. Okay, so the keyboard, I'm not going to say the SKYLOONG keyboard, is equipped with hot swappable terminals, which basically means you can swap everything over. It also... it says you can install 3 to 5 pin switches directly without soldering, and in this version, the hot swappable modules specifically designed for both knobs and switches, so you can pull them out and you can easily swap the knob with a regular mechanical switch and keycap, which is all provided. Which is excellent. Okay, I'm not going to do that because I don't want to do that. I'm quite happy the way it is right now. This is a very interesting, a split spacebar module, which is the top 3 here that I'll need to now take some new footage of, which confused me because there's 3 different things here at the top, pink space bars, and it's basically if you want to split the space bar into 3 bits, then you can. Not for me, but if that's how you type, then you can do that as well. And also there is the drivers that you can download if you want to program the RGB backlight to your lights and all that kind of thing. You know, the 16.8 million RGB backlights, which is plenty. Not for me, but if you want that, then there is the drivers for Windows and Mac. Okay, I just want to go over the knobs here. This left one here is the one that I used that will make the screen go bigger or smaller. Really, really handy. Really, really handy. Really, really handy, that one. These 2 will affect the lights, how bright you want them, how fast you want them, and obviously if you're going to program all the RGB stuff, change them to your heart's content, and you can control them with these 2 knobs here. And the right hand knob is for your volume, which is pretty cool. Okay, so I actually changed some of the keys to make it look more the way I would like. I would actually like it if there was all this color here, the kind of really dark. I think that would look really cool. But I like the appearance of it. Between this one and the grey one, I went with the dark, because I fancied the darker theme. And yeah, I wish it came in all black. I do wish all black and grey. I think it would look really nice, but I can change the keycaps if I like. That's what I like. But what do I actually think of the typing experience in this? I actually really like it. Now, I mentioned that I'm quite fickle when it comes to keyboards, and that is true. Whenever I get a new keyboard, I seem to like it. It's my best friend, my best buddy all of a sudden. The reason why I like this one is the actual force of the keycaps. The spring back, very, very nice. There's no sponginess at all. I like the sound. It's just what I'm not a particularly great typist, but I can type very well with this one. I've used ones in the past and I've always said, yeah, that's my favorite one. The reason why I've changed back onto this one and kept this one at the moment, I've kept this one, is that I'm making less mistakes on this one. I feel as if this one is just a nicer experience to type on. The battery life is, so far, so good. I've charged it once, so it could be better, could be a lot worse, but I'm quite happy with it. It does switch off after a time period, and so if you're wanting, just like any other keyboard, to be honest, to save battery life. So if you want a second, it'll raise from the dead, raise from the sleep, and it'll work very, very well. As I say, I just keep it on all the time, and I've only charged it once, and it wasn't even down to the last. I just thought, I'm going to do it anyway, because I wanted to keep it really charged. So yeah, I think charged battery life is absolutely fine with it, and everything else I've really liked. I like all the 4 knobs the way they are right now. RGB wise, I'm going to do some B-roll about how the RGB is. It's not my bag, but I know a lot of people like to program into their music and things like that. It's not for me. I've never ever said it is for me. Any video I do, I always think RGB, what's the point? I just want them to light up. I want to type. But I know a lot of people like that. And let's face it, I'm not the young generation anymore. So there we go. It's probably there for the youngins out there, not me. But I do actually like this. It's very expensive as far as I'm concerned, but I like it. And if I paid the money for it expecting a nice premium keyboard, then I think I'd be very, very happy with the fact what you can do with it. If this is going to be my last keyboard that I'll ever use, I think I'd be happy with my lot. Let's just put it that way. I like the switches, I like how it looks, and I like how it types. And that's basically the best. That's what a keyboard does, isn't it? Anyway, I've talked too much. Thanks for... Links away in the description, and watch out for the discount code as well.